Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back again to Anointed Lady TV. I greet you all according to your time. If it is your first time here, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, I appreciate you for your massive support. Thank you for always coming back to watch our videos, and that's a huge support to this channel. My dear viewers, this is a news channel and we drop news on daily basis, and we also react to any videos that comes our way. Let's watch this video together. Drop your opinion at the comment section, like our videos, and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
On this movement, we do. Nobody can say the DOS don't have information about our leader or have him moved. We do. And I can tell every one of you, most times, most of the DOS member knows the movement of our leader. Most times. Almost. But this particular move, which we don't want to talk about it, do you understand me? It will be better explained. Our leader was alive if he wished to say it. But one thing I have to tell our people, there is nothing the past can offer us right now. Because in 2015, our leader came to Kuwait. From Kuwait, he went to London. He told them that he was coming. And he went. That time was different. This time around, they extradited him illegally, unlawful rendition. They adopted him. This time around, we cannot speak for somebody who is still alive. We might not be able to tell it to the public, but one thing our people have to know is that we must turn this negative energy, negative impression, and turn it to a positive way. Now our leader is in the hands of these people. It is another great opportunity for us to set that contraction called Nigeria on fire if anything there happens to him. It is another opportunity for us to take our struggle to another level. In any way it might have happened, for me, it is a blessing in disguise. We shouldn't look at the past. It has happened. Some things might happen and the explanation can come later on. Even when some of this world power do something, they won't explain, but maybe later on they explain. I would ask Biafrans to keep that question to rest. If they saw some of the things people have said from time to time, many things are just speculations, mere speculations. So I do urge Biafrans. The most important thing is the way forward. What can we make out of the rest of our leader? In 2015, he was arrested. It was not very popular like this. Without even, only the time we started protesting and all these things. But this time around, without a protest, the world is shaking. Without a protest, there is pressure on the zoo. Without a protest, people who know what our leader represents are time. Even some of our enemies, who I may feel, but they were not happy that even that our leader was adopted again. I know some people who do not support the Biafra struggle, but they are not happy. They see it. One thing we have to know, this second unlawful rendition of our leader is taking this struggle to the next level. We might not change the destiny of our leader. We know, we put our eyes on him, we do follow up, but certain things might happen. The most important thing is that our leader is alive. Certain things he has said, and the most important thing is to make him more happy, to make him more strong, is for us to move forward. He have already told us to move forward. We know he has plans, he has things on ground, and no one is changing. Nobody will change any plans our leader have on ground. Instead, we will intensify. If we need to carry these plans out in the next 6 months, we will carry out in the next 3 months. We're going to intensify. What? The most important thing is this. Remember, as our leader is being in detention, the Fulanis would like to make a move. The ESN is still ready to combat all those Fulani murderers in our forests. Those kind of policies, those kind of plans still remain in place. They remain in place. The purpose why ESN is being launched remain in place. The purpose why the legal department is being formed is remaining in place. So, in as much as things have happened, I urge Biafrans, let us take this as an opportunity and drive this course as fast as we can. And I bet you, in the shortest time, there will be a referendum in that contraction called Nigeria. It is the belief that we have that Biafra will be restored. It is right there in our face. We cannot, at any given time, have a doubt in what we are doing without shooting a gun. We have brought the Nigerian government and their agents to their knees. Imagine the day we will go into a full-time war. Imagine what will happen. We have promised them and we have told them time without number that 2021, it is not 1967 to 1970. But we do love for them to underrate us because some of them know us. They have seen us, but they don't know what is inside us. They do not know that as long as we live and the spirit of Biafra is inside us, we are no more normal like those people they used to see. Nnamdi Kanu have done his job. It is our own job to continue because this Biafra struggle is already in autopilot. He has put everything in motion, and our duty to make sure that this struggle gets to its logical conclusion, which is restoration of Biafra. We do not care. We are not kids any longer. People cannot tell us stories. We do not, you know, one thing everybody has to know is whenever the Nigerian government talk about dialogue, put in your mind, they have their evil plans. That is why we will continue to be very watchful. We will continue, and I do promise every Biafran, as members of the Directorate of States, anything, any discussion pertaining the restoration of Biafra will be discussed in public. There is nobody who will discuss the restoration of Biafra or the independence of the indigenous people of Biafra in private. Always there is room for discussion, but it must be in public. People must know what we are talking about. That is why we make sure before we talk to our people that we have the accurate information. We cannot mislead our people because Nnamdi Kanu have not misled us. We cannot take our people in a wrong direction. And finally, I also use the opportunity to call the Nigerian government. They have adopted many of our people from different states, from Abia to Anambra to Imo State. All these people they have adopted and moved directly down to the north. We are not going to find one person. Every one of them they have taken to the north must come back alive. I repeat, every of our people they have adopted from our land must come back to his father's land alive. Because these are the things that provoke us. These are the things, the intimidation, the killing, the subjugation, the harassment. All these things are things that provoke the indigenous people of Biafra. And we continue to say, if there is no justice, there will be no peace. If there is no Biafra, there will be no peace. Master Jonathan, once again, I say thank you for all of you who are holding this mind all these years, preaching the gospel to our people. And I will tell you, these DOS, those who have Nnamdi Kanu have left, will never disappoint Biafrans. We are meticulous in our approach. We are very calculated in anything we are doing. And besides, Nnamdi Kanu knows that this leadership, those who are in the those who are the leadership level for this struggle, they are all capable to take this struggle to the next level. There is nothing to fear of. The only thing is this: rise your voice for the release of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. We will make Nigerian government pay for all our people they have killed. We will make sure that Nigerian government will never go free for all the adoption, all the rape, all the killing of children, the adoption of family members, because presently what they have masterminded is they go to the houses, they adopt the women and their children and send them to their DSS dungeon. This is what they are doing. All these things are provoking us, and if we continue to provoke us until justice is being done and Biafra is being restored. If not, they should know we have entered a journey of no return. It is only Biafra or death.
It is either Biafra or Biafra. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how many more they intend to take to Zamfara state. But one thing is certain, there will be consequences. And this generation of Biafra, we will never forgive. That is our promise. Not even now, not tomorrow, not ever. Our children, and young generations unborn will never forgive the atrocity of the Nigerian state. Now, they have a golden moment right now. They are right now with our leader. It is an opportunity for the Nigerian state to dialogue with our leader on the right to self-determination, which the Nigerian state concorded with the United Nations to abide on. It is a time for whoever is the president to remember the word he said to the Palestinian people, that they have the right to self-determination, and that Israel should respect the right of the Palestinians the right to self-determination. It is the time for that same Nigerian state to abide on that very right, which their president preached, the right of Biafrans to self-determination. We have the same rights as he publicly told the United Nations in the United Nations Council before the global world. That is what they should start applying in the issue regarding the state of Biafra. We are fighting a just cause. We have not asked the North to give to us what belongs to the North. We are saying our right to self-determination, our right to referendum, our right, which is democratically process, a democratic process, which the Nigerian state must respect. And we are using this opportunity to call on the Kenyan government and the Kenyan people. It is time to hold their president accountable for the abuse of power. They must ask their president, what have you done to the world? Not just to Biafrans. It is time for them to ask their president and hold their president accountable for misusing his executive power. For the Kenyan government, if they fail to disassociate themselves and come out in public to tell the world that the atrocity we executed against our leader was for the interest of the Nigerian government. If they fail to tell the world, one thing they must take into account is this: we and generations unborn, we will never forgive them. They have just laid the foundation for more trouble to come with the Biafran people. And it is time for the Biafran people all across the globe to boycott the Kenya Airways. Boycott the Kenya Airways. And anything that has to do with Kenya. It is time for us to show that area of civil disobedience, not just against the Nigerian state, but to the Kenyan government as well. And time as well for Britain to come out clean. They should come out clean and tell the world how to defend their citizens. It is time for them to use the international law to hold the Nigerian state accountable. They know what the international law means, and they know where it is applicable. It is time for them to use it to hold whoever is the Nigerian president accountable for misusing the law of international recognitions. It is time for them to use the international law to hold the Nigerian state the Nigerian army, the Nigerian police, the Nigerian DSS accountable if indeed they claim to be innocent in the extradition and adoption of our leader, which is illegal. It is time for them to order the Nigerian state to release our leader unconditionally and immediately. It is time. If indeed the British are claiming to be clean in this whole process, in this whole saga, it is time for them to come out clean and demand for their citizens to be returned back to the UK. It is time for them to tell the Nigerian state, look, our citizens' health, who is under your custody, is in jeopardy. He must be returned back immediately for medical treatment. It is time. And Britain, on we Biafrans, that very responsibility. It is time. That is why we are telling them, we are not accusing them of anything yet, but their body language and how they go as far as releasing our leader as soon as possible will determine their sincerity in this whole saga. Biafrans, friends and Biafrans, wherever you are, remain resolute, remain formidable. Remain formidable. It is time for us to double our efforts. Remember, we have crossed the Rubicon, a point of no return. Our donations must continue.